Good evening, and welcome to another episode of the McGonigal podcast, America's stupidest podcast. We're still at it. They haven't stopped us yet. Hard to believe. I can't believe they're still letting me do it, but here I am. We got two great guests tonight. On my right, Paul Carson is here. The great Paul Carson. On my left, Steve Kain is here. Two of my favorites from the High Note Humor. So I know we're gonna have a great show tonight, as long as I don't fuck it up. And I know these guys are gonna be good, as long as I don't fuck it up. Well, guys, thanks for coming. I appreciate it. Going to have a good show. I want to start off by, did you guys see where Jimmy Kimmel was crying on the air after the election? Did you
He does love doing that.
Have you guys ever cried on stage? Has anything ever made you guys cry on stage? I mean, an election or anything? Anything?
I've never cried on stage, but I feel like a lot of people might have.
I almost cried on stage.
Well, what happened?
I had to do Philly's Funniest Round 2 like 5 days after my wife left me. Yeah, it was bad. And I cried on that I did a podcast with Paul like 6 months ago, and I cried on the podcast.
Well, maybe you can get a late night show one of these days, but they more like it when you cry over politics, which I can't see. I did cry when George McGovern lost to Nixon in '72. I guess I cried a little bit, but I don't know. Jimmy Kimmel, I think the guy needs therapy. I think they need to take him away and put him somewhere, because I mean, the guy's supposed to be doing a late night comedy show. He's crying, doesn't make for great comedy.
And he also, he has to know what he's about to say. How is it that emotional in the moment, too?
I don't, that's what I mean. The guy maybe needs to go away somewhere.
He cares, you guys should care more.
I don't know, if I was getting that big money for a late night show, I can't imagine politics would make me cry. I'm getting paid, I'm on television, I can't imagine politics didn't go my way.
He's getting paid to cry, that's the point. The corporate people are having him cry.
He's on the wrong show. He ought to be on the Bravo network, maybe, Jimmy Kimmel. I'm not sure. I don't get how he's crying all the time. It's just, man, maybe it's me, but I don't see how. I don't remember Johnny Carson. Right? I don't remember the Abbott and Costello crying in the middle of the Three Stooges crying. It's kind of makes for tough comedy.
There's two Jimmys, right, in late night?
Yeah, unfortunately, there's two Jimmys.
Which is the one that's crying? Because I get them mixed up.
Kimmel.
Which one's
Kimmel's
that?
crying. He's the one on ABC that used to be banging Sarah Silverman, and Fallon's the one who does the songs. I'll give it to Fallon. He doesn't get into politics. I mean, he's not that funny necessarily, but at least he doesn't get into politics. I'll give it to him. But the only time I ever cried was when I looked at my career, my annual income. Then I almost cried a few times, but politics didn't make me cry. Another thing I was reading about is connected to the election. You see, there's a lot of women who are threatening to go on a sex strike because they're mad that Trump won, so they're threatening to go on a sex strike. That's what I'm going to tell people. That it's not that I'm not getting laid. I'm on a sex strike. I'm mad that Dukakis lost in '88, so I'm not banging anybody. I'm not. Would you ever go? Would you know any women who want a sex strike for the election? Do you know any women who want a sex strike? I mean, women who want a sex strike when they see me for almost 60 years
now. Just some
now.
principled ladies.
Yeah, just don't be. Well, they get nauseous, I guess. I'm not sure, but they want a sex. You know any women who want a sex strike, Paul?
I don't know anybody who actually did that for this.
Yeah.
But for religious purposes.
I don't even know if that goes on anymore. I think that went out the window a long time ago too. Sometime around 1965 or so, women stopped taking religion serious. I don't think that matters anymore either. But do you know anybody on a sex strike, Steve?
Well, I think they're all full of shit, first of all. And I think it's No Shave November, and I think that the men will last longer not shaving this month than the women will not having sex. And second of all, just know that they've been striking against me for a long time now. So it doesn't matter who I voted for or who won the election. We're going to fuck me anyway, so it really doesn't matter.
Believe me, I've had women on a sex strike against me for they'll find any excuse. It doesn't matter. Any excuse, they'll have a sex strike. But yeah, I think that I think people when they give something up for Lent, that'll last longer than these sex strikes. Most of the women though who want a sex strike, it's not like anybody's missing them. It's not like any guys. Oh man, I can't believe she's not coming around anymore.
Well, this is what they'll do. They'll let the guys stick it in their butt, but not in their vagina. That's why it's not breaking the rules of the sex strike if they do anal. You know?
Yeah, that's right. That doesn't
Butt scabs.
That way they can keep their integrity, their election integrity, by only taking the ass. That's a good idea. They only give hand jobs, and they're still sticking to that election integrity because they're only giving hand jobs. And yeah, that's right. That's a good idea.
I don't care. We can vote for Trump like a third time and have the sex strike just continue even longer.
Yeah, most of those women, believe me, their husbands and their boyfriends are grateful that they're on a sex strike. They didn't notice. Most of the guys, they're like, "Oh, thank God, she's not coming around. I'm going to vote for Hitler next time to keep her away from me a few days longer."
But first of all, there's a couple things as a man to be polite around women. You don't cuss around women. Don't smoke around women, and you don't say you voted Republican around women. You just don't do that, whether you do or not. You just probably vote for Kamala.
Every woman I know curses and smokes. You don't curse and smoke around women? I don't know.
No,
Steve's a gentleman.
I'm a gentleman. You're a gentleman. You tell them you voted for Kamala, and you don't smoke or cuss around them. That's the rules. Being a man.
But they're going to know you're lying when you tell them you voted for Kamala. And they're not going to buy that. No guy voted for Kamala.
I know. Exactly. Thank you. No guy voted for Kamala.
They're not going to buy that. They're not going to buy that at all.
No. They want us to vote for Trump. That's what they want. Like, secretly in the bedroom, they want a Trump vote guy.
They want a guy who's bleeding out of his ear going, fight, before he gets on top of them. That's absolutely right.
They want a Kamala in the streets and a Trump voter in the sheets. That's what they want.
There it is. Kamala in the streets and Trump in the sheets. Get that bumper. Somebody working on that bumper sticker.
That's
awesome.
Exist.
There it is. There it is. Sex strike. What a reason for a sex. You think it'd be something, they get something out of it for a sex strike, jewelry, a new TV. They're sex striking for Kamala Harris.
How long is the strike supposed to last? Like, what's the leverage for?
Until they have their first wine night. They come over for their first book club meeting with it. They're having too much wine, and they want to get laid again.
It's supposed to be until the next presidential election. So 4 years of no sex, Which, like, they get to choose to do that. It just happens to guys, But they forget that we could just pay for sex,
There you go. For me, a 4-year dry spell, I call that normal. I wouldn't exactly notice if somebody was striking against me. You'd have to hit me with a hammer for me to notice. I wouldn't notice.
You break the seal and start chanting 4 more years.
Speaking, while we're on the subject, you see what Sylvester Stallone had a big speech where he was saying how great Trump was. He said Trump is the new George Washington. The new George Washington.
I did not see this.
I was thinking, here's a guy who he wrote Rocky V, and that's not going to be the dumbest thing he ever did. Imagine writing Rocky V and you top that.
I like that celebrities are coming out of the closet for Trump.
But they waited till after the election. Every one of them, all of a sudden they're coming out, all the football players. They didn't say a damn thing before the election.
Pussies. Yeah, they saw the red on the map and they just came out.
Yeah, they were waiting because now it's saved. He won. Oh, jump on a winner.
I agree. Sylvester Stallone is a pussy.
Yeah, we're in Philadelphia right now. We shouldn't be saying that.
No, we should. We had to put up with him long enough, Sylvester Stallone. I can't believe that statue is still standing at the art museum. I tried to start a rumor that Stallone was a slave owner, so they would tear the statue down, but nobody wouldn't catch on.
Like his beloved Washington.
I tried to, but nobody, that rumor wouldn't catch on. I tried to start it, but what are you going to do? I couldn't do anything. Speaking of along the political lines, I was reading about a Secret Service agent. He got fired because he was taking people to Obama's house. He's taking girls. He was taking girls to Obama's house, trying to impress him and trying to get laid by taking girls to Obama's house and trying to talk them into having sex in Obama's bedroom. Now, this is a Secret Service agent. I said, what was it? He should have took him to Clinton's house. Clinton would have been happy. He'd have offered to watch. He'd have let him use any room as long as he could watch. But here's the thing, though. You're a Secret Service agent. You want to take a bullet, and they won't let you.
True, that seems like a fair trade.
Yeah, exactly right. You ought to be allowed to get laid. You're a Secret Service agent. I mean, I don't know. I don't get it.
President better watch.
Stuff's gonna come out about Obama. Like, there's no way Obama's not fucking anybody. All right, he's like the only black president's the only president who's not fucking other people. Like, he's definitely fucked a lot of chicks,
like
and they're just hiding that shit.
Had mistresses, yeah.
Yeah, he's definitely had mistresses.
Absolutely, but I mean, this poor Secret Service agent, he was just trying to get laid, and they get him fine. He should have took him to Joe Biden's house. Biden wouldn't have known. He'd have just thought it was another one of his hallucinations.
Well, Biden would have been like, "Is she under 15? Get her out of here,"
If as long as I can sniff her hair first, she can bang her in my bedroom. But
Clinton would have played saxophone for him.
hey, trust me, Clinton. As long if you let him watch, he'd let you have sex in any room in the house. He wouldn't care. He wouldn't care. And Bush, he'd probably use that. He could use a wake me up call too.
Yep, Bill would fuck them, and then Hillary would kill them and drink their blood. That's how it worked.
Only if they're under 15 would Hillary kill them and drink their blood. That's the only way.
Otherwise, it doesn't keep you alive.
Yes.
That's the key.
Yes, adrenochrome. Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
is that what it is?
It is.
Did either of you guys watch the Tyson Jake Paul fight the other night? You did.
That was kind of a sad one.
Yeah, I didn't watch it because I'm too cheap to play for Netflix. But did you watch it, Steve?
Yeah. You ever see Rocky 6? That's what it was. It's exactly what it was. Just like the people who thought that Mike Tyson was going to win are the same people who thought Kamala was going to win the election. It's like in dreamland, Yeah.
But the whole thing obviously was a scam. I mean, Tyson knew he was 58 years old and he can't fight anymore. It was just a payday.
There was
He had to stand, take a few punches, and get paid. I'm not sure how much he got paid, but I'm sure it was
$20 million.
20
$20 million?
Yeah.
Well, see, the whole thing was a scam. Stand there for let the guy hit you a few times. He probably knew he wasn't going to hurt him too much, and then you get the $20 million.
There was a split second where his ass was on the screen for no reason.
Yeah.
Yeah, nice. Yeah,
Nice.
Good for 63,
Yeah,
right?
that's the
53.
thing. You're paying Netflix. That's not the ass you want to see. You don't want to see Mike Tyson. There's a whole lot of asses you want to see.
I wish it had a little tattoo on it.
Yeah, it was tight. You couldn't slip anything in there. It was definitely tight.
But I don't know. I mean, who's Jake Paul going to fight next? Was he going to Bernie Sanders? Is he going to fight next? Who's he going to fight next?
It'd be entertaining.
Yeah. I hope he goes like 20 years the opposite direction and fights like a 2-year-old or something.
He's going to fight Dave Judi Dench next. Who's he going to fight next? I mean, it's ridiculous. And people again will get excited again. Oh, this is going to be great. Yeah, this time it's going to be good.
Judy was the baddest woman in her prime.
And I heard that Netflix, the stream wasn't that great. I heard it was
Got like
buffering.
buffery and yeah.
They better figure that out because they're supposed to have the Christmas Day football games, NFL on Netflix. They fuck up football. People are going to be furious because they don't want to hear you fucking up football.
Yeah.
I want to see an ass during that one too.
There you go. We'll probably get Andy Reid's ass during the football. That's all you need. That'll set football back 30 years.
It's the locker room shot of Andy Reid's ass.
Oh, Jesus. God.
Has there ever been an ass in NFL history? Just a bare ass?
People have been tackled
when they
and-
go
yeah.
into the locker rooms at the game sometimes with the celebrations, it wouldn't surprise me if somebody got on a camera.
During one of the Europe game, like the London games, they were like filming in the locker room.
Of course, Europe has the moment.
And like they were doing like post-game interviews, and they saw somebody's like dick in the background.
Oh,
of
nice.
Yeah.
nice.
Very cool.
A Jaguar dick.
We keep saying that. Mike Tyson's ass and dicks. I mean, can't we get better than that? I don't know.
Whose dick do you want to see on Netflix?
No. I mean, so how about one of these female golfers who want bad luck? Why don't we show them with these female tennis players? We get Mike Tyson. That's whose ass we get? Why don't we get some young tennis player?
Yeah, I agree. Take that racket, just throw it out their hand, and just
Let's get something
undressed.
better than. I mean, that's the best we can do is Mike Tyson and some football player, overweight football. That's the best we can do. All right. Well. We never know who's Jake Paul's going to fight next. I can't wait. Maybe he'll fight me. I'm getting up there. When I take that. I take a few shots for that money. What the hell? It
$20 million?
Better than my comedy career. That's for sure. I've been punched in the mouth a lot in comedy. So what the hell? And I made about
Have you?
free chicken fingers. Yeah. Well, by the
Yeah,
audience,
what was the joke?
By the audience, I've gotten punched.
Oh,
like that.
okay.
Not
Okay.
really.
Metaphorically.
All right, I have gotten slapped on stage before.
Really?
Really?
Yeah. It was right after the Will Smith thing. So I was at bar 13. I was like, Fenris, come up and like slap me. Let's just reenact it. He slapped me hard too.
Wow.
Yeah.
See, I mean, I never got slapped unless I might have paid an Asian girl to slap me a few times. But
Have you been slapped on the podcast?
Huh?
We can make that happen.
I hope not at my age. I might not get up again. Not at my age. That's elder abuse. So you guys excited? Thanksgiving's coming up. You guys ready for Thanksgiving?
Hell yeah.
I got a streak going. This is going to be my 21st year of having Thanksgiving by myself. So I got a streak going. It's awesome. I'm like Cal Ripken Jr. with a streak going. So it's awesome.
You're the Iron Horse of Thanksgiving.
I'm the Iron Horse of an empty table. Absolutely. It's awesome. No relatives fighting. Nobody worried about politics.
Do you want to come to my family's Thanksgiving? Do you want to come to my family's Thanksgiving?
No, I don't want to break my streak. I got this great streak going. It's by myself. Thanksgiving and Christmas.
That was a test.
Exactly right. That was a test.
Just 5 gobblers on a table. Got to take them all down.
And I don't want to break this streak. What do you do for Thanksgiving, boy? You get together with the family, or?
Yeah, we do like cousins and stuff, and
is there arguing, like aunts and everything? Is there arguing?
Not really. Like we have like some uncles who are like super liberal and some who are like super conservative, and they just like once it reaches a certain topic, like an aunt will dive in and be like break or something, and it'll.
How many like old family feud? Are there any old family feuds?
None. No, not really. The aunts have been doing a good job breaking it up, I guess.
Steve, you have any old family feuds at Thanksgiving to pop up, or?
They're all dead, but for the most part,
somebody
like,
won.
That's my family. Everybody's dead. Yeah, that's one of the reasons I get the peace and quiet.
For appetizers, we usually do like racism, and then for like the main meal, we do homophobia. And then for dessert, we just do old school misogyny.
That sounds like my family in the '70s. I just want to. Hey Jim, can I ask you a question? We got the screen here. Your Facebook page is up. That's not screwing up our stream. We're still getting filmed.
Why do you follow Roy Rogers on Facebook?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I think that. I was just want to make sure we were still getting filmed. It wasn't screwing us up. Okay. I'd hate for America to miss this great comedy content we're laying down here. There it is. This great content about Thanksgiving and Mike Tyson's ass. Imagine if America missed this.
You have the Irish pub font.
There you go. But how about if you had Mike Tyson's ass at your Thanksgiving table? That'd be pretty good. One of Mike Tyson's ass at your Thanksgiving table?
I'd eat it. Just a little bit of gravy,
a little stuffing.
My kid,
yeah.
My dad used to get annoyed by one of his older sisters. So before Thanksgiving, he would make sure she'd having drinks before dinner. He'd make it strong. The poor woman would be out cold on the couch. We didn't even get dinner on the table yet. She'd be out. Aunt Margaret would be out cold on the couch. That was our
blacked out.
Yeah, we had to wake her up for dinner. The poor woman. He would do it on purpose. That was our sentimental Irish Catholic Thanksgiving.
Are you still Catholic?
I'm still Catholic, unfortunately. It's the type of thing you can't break.
Are you
can't
still
get
Irish?
away from being Irish. Once you're Irish Catholic, you can't get away from it. Unfortunately, it's like a stalker. It's always behind you. It's always like 2 feet, like John Hinckley chasing Jodie Foster. It's always right behind. It's always 2 feet behind you. You can't get away from being Irish.
I think if he killed more people, he would have gotten there.
Listen, he's trying to get a singing career off the ground now. It's probably more successful.
Oh yeah, he's out. As of very recently.
He's out walking around.
It really upsets me that most races will be burning in hell for eternity. And the Irish Catholics will be in heaven, all happy.
I'm not so sure about that. I wouldn't put money on that.
True.
I would not put money on that. What was I going to say? But would you guys wouldn't like to spend Thanksgiving alone, or you would, or you wouldn't? I mean, it's
more leftovers.
It's peace and quiet. Well, I'm not much of a cook, so I don't know about leftovers. But
I did that one year where I just told my family I was going to like my wife's family for Thanksgiving. Instead, we just got Indian food and just chilled and watched TV.
Nice. But it's nice. It's nice and quiet when you have the holidays by yourself. You don't have to worry about anybody, and then being polite and all that stuff. It's
You jerk off all day.
Yeah.
Well, at my age, that's a little tough. If you get 2 in a week, you're doing good. At my age,
You want to keep it up. It's when people retire and stop jerking off
Right.
that they die.
You gotta use it or lose it type of thing.
I'm telling you, my age, if I get two a week, I'm doing good.
I gotta get 2 off during Thanksgiving dinner.
2 jerks a week, I'm doing good. It's almost a miracle at this point. It's almost a miracle at this point. If I ever did 3, I'd probably be out high-fiving people.
Yeah, if you high-five me anytime in the future, I'll be like, fuck yeah.
That's what I'm thankful for.
Did you read about the woman who ran the New York Marathon drunk?
Oh, really? Wait, I've seen an old man who ran it was like an old Chinese man who ran a marathon just chain smoking the entire time,
that
which
guy's
is
awesome.
seriously impressive.
Well, this was a young Asian American woman, and she just decided that she ran the Chicago Marathon and she took it serious. but she just decided that the New York Marathon, she was just going to have fun. So apparently, as you run along, sometimes people will offer you drinks. So she took every drink people were offering her. So she ended up drunk running the New York Marathon, which is, that doesn't say much for the rest of the marathon runners.
Right.
You can be drunk and still finish the damn thing. Maybe it's not that hard to run a marathon.
The temptation to just hand out one cup with laxatives is so high. Just track their progress.
But I mean, how hard can a marathon be if this chick was drunk and she's running it? I mean, everybody talks about, I ran a marathon, but she was drunk.
It's easy. I've never done one, but it's easy, and they're all a bunch of pussies.
Yeah. I mean, all these people brag about it, and this girl was whacked, and she's running around doing it. She's running a marathon. That's the only way you would get me to run a marathon. if I was really drunk. Otherwise, I don't get off the couch.
I don't think marathons would exist without social media anymore. I think they'd die out because people just want to brag about them, I think.
Oh, when the Broad Street Run comes around every year, somehow everybody on my feed ran the Broad Street Run. I thought I was friends with a bunch of lazy people. I all these people at the Broad Street. When did these people get off the couch?
Showing their little medals.
When did this start?
And they want you to give them money, to donate money. Like, shouldn't
please.
cancer be cured by now with all these marathons?
Right.
Yeah. It's ridiculous.
You're not helping.
Do you guys know Eric Todd? He doesn't do comedy that much anymore. He hung around for a while. I don't know if you know Eric Todd.
The name sounds
But
familiar.
he used to have a joke about the race. There was a race for the cure, which was a breast cancer run. And he said, when I heard it was a race for the cure, I thought the cure for breast cancer was hidden somewhere, and you had to run around and try and find it.
It's like an episode of Survivor.
That was one of the funniest jokes I've ever heard. Eric Todd. Unfortunately, it's not mine. Every funny joke is somebody else's. It's never mine. That's the story of my life. I always think of other people's funny jokes. My funny jokes, not so much. But what are you going to do?
We give breast cancer way too much awareness. You never hear about testicular cancer. It's just always breast cancer.
And that's true. Testicular cancer gets it. Well, and nobody cares for balls that much if you think about it. No, who likes a ball? Well, if you think about it. Well, maybe some gay guys, but most people aren't that thrilled about balls. So that's why. So it's not going to get.
They're like, get rid of them.
Yeah, it's not going to get that much play.
Just chop them off, just like a dog. Just chop them off.
It's just not going to get that much play.
There used to be the I love boobies bracelets. Nobody's going to do
nobody
balls.
Nobody wants a ball bracelet.
A little Lance Armstrong Livestrong with a scrotum hanging on.
You show up at a party with a ball bracelet. Nobody's talking to you. Nobody cares about your ball bracelet.
Oh, wait, I know Eric Todd. Never mind.
Do you know Eric Todd?
Unrelated to testicles,
okay.
but
Yeah, I met him once. He was talking mad shit on Paul the one time I met him. It was bad.
When I met him, he was talking so much shit on Steve.
I read about a guy. He's suing an airline because he was on the airplane and somehow they spilled hot tea on his lap. And he claims he now has a disfigured penis from the hot tea being spilled on his lap.
That's an opportunistic dude who had a weird penis before.
There you go. I hadn't thought of that, but you're right. He might have been born with a fucked up penis, and now he's taking some poor airline for a ride. Thinking some crooked lawyer. That might be true.
Oh no, it's 90 degrees. It's like, sir, it was boiling water. That wouldn't do that.
That might have, but he claims he's got this intense pain. He can't please his wife anymore. He probably wasn't pleasing his wife anyway. This is another excuse. But he claims that they spilled the tea on him, and then because they were in flight, they wouldn't let him get up. They were having turbulence, and they wouldn't let him take his seatbelt and get up and go to the bathroom. They made him sit there in the hot tea, and it made everything worse. But that's pretty good. I'm thinking about doing it. Next time I go to a doctor, a female doctor, and she thinks she gets a funny look on her face when she says my penis. I said, it's a hot tea. Hot tea fucked me. It used to be great. It used to be gigantic. But what a hot tea fucked me. Next time I get a physical with a female doctor, I said, not a hot tea. I was great.
Got boiled.
I was great before that. Before the hot tea.
And then the Spirit Airlines.
I've never had a physical by a female doctor. You just look for that. You make sure you.
I have it, yeah.
It's not that I look for it. It's just, listen, if I had to choose, you know what I mean? If I had to choose a guy or a man, guy or a broad, I'm gonna try to get the female doctor. Yeah, absolutely.
She's probably not an expert on, dicks.
Well, they had to go to medical school, and I hope they're experts on something.
Oh, I'm sorry about that guy's penis.
And when you get to be my age, you had to get the prostate exam, the finger up your ass, and I thank God.
Yeah.
I thank God it was a female.
Boy.
I was very grateful.
Yeah.
It was a
What
female
age
doctor.
do they say you're supposed to start getting those?
Sometime in your 50s, you know.
Oh, 50s? Okay, cool.
But you can start young with a permission slip from your parents.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not gonna do that. I'll just get prostate cancer. I don't care. It's better than being gay.
And then I'll run a marathon
listen,
for you, and it won't help.
I had two prostate exams from a female doctor, and it was an interesting afternoon. I'll tell you that.
Did you line them up back to back?
No, I spaced them out a year. You know, I'm a gentleman. You know, I spaced it out for a year. But
Like I got my 2:30 and my 4 p.m.
Yeah, it was an interesting afternoon. That's all I can say.
That's probably better. Like she's got smaller fingers, so
Yeah, you know, you really want some guy doing that? I mean, think about it. I mean,
big manly fingers.
It's
No.
something you had to get done. So what the hell? You might as well go with a woman. You know, that's my advice to all you kids out there. You have to get a prostate exam for God's sakes. Get a chick.
Don't get one. Just don't get one. Fuck it.
You're gonna have to get because you don't want that. You don't want that from what they say. That prostate exam.
Look, my dad and grandfather both died from prostate cancer. I would still rather die than be gay like that. No, I'm just not doing it. I'm not doing it.
Steve, let us check you live on the podcast.
There you go. Go ahead and stop the first woman you see walking down the street. She's gonna give Steve Kain a prostate exam. How great would that be? That'd be our highest rated episode if we did that. That'd be awesome.
We're down the street from the cause.
We'll top Mike Tyson's ass just by doing that. There's no question about it. We'll top Tyson's ass.
Make me feel good to think that we would double the numbers on this podcast.
Absolutely, yeah. Instead of 4 people, 8 people will actually watch for me. It'll be great. I'm telling you. I haven't quite caught up to Joe Rogan yet on the podcast. Not
if
quite.
we all get one, it will exponentially
there
grow.
you go, boy. That would be something. That would be the Bravo Network for sure. We had that. Holy cow! So I was reading about this dude. He was getting married, and his mom shows up to the wedding, and as her +1, she brought one of his ex-girlfriends as a +1, and he threw her out of the wedding. Now, your mom's got to be a real cunt, right? If she shows up with your ex-girlfriend at your wedding as a +1, what kind of an angry woman is your mother?
Were they in a relationship, or was it just like to be a dick?
No, she just brought, the guy's ex-girlfriend as her +1. The guy's getting married, and she's showing up as a... You imagine you getting married, your mom brings your ex-girlfriend as her guest to the wedding? Mom's got to be an angry person to do that.
That's what moms do. Like, no one here has a mom who isn't crazy. That's what moms do. Things like that. Yes.
Yeah, you're right. My mother was. I still get no. She's been dead 21 years, and I'm still looking over my shoulder. She might be up to something. I'm not. But did your mother ever do anything crazy like that? Like really embarrass you? Like bring a your ex-girlfriend to your wedding? Your mom ever do anything like that? That's along those lines?
No, but she probably will eventually just down the line.
I mean, I don't blame the guy for throwing mom out of the wedding. What kind of thing is your ex-girlfriend? Hey, this girl I used to fuck is going to sit right here in the church where you get married.
Just looking angry.
Don't invite your mom to your wedding. Just don't do it.
Just be safe.
There you go. Now, that's what we should have said from the beginning. Don't invite mom to the wedding. There you go. Which gets back to why I enjoy Thanksgiving by myself. You don't have to worry about that kind of stuff. You just hang out, eat a little, watch a movie. It's
Get a turducken.
But there you go.
Do you have a favorite Thanksgiving movie you watch every year?
Well, Planes, Trains, and Automobiles is the best Thanksgiving movie. Come on.
I've never seen that one. What's that one about?
It's Steve Martin and John Candy, and they're trying to get home for Thanksgiving, and they keep getting in these situations. The plane gets canceled, the train gets delayed, and it's a series of it's a historical movie. It's one of the funniest movies.
It's like 3 hours long, Paul. You want to watch it? Yeah.
It's like 90 minutes. It's great. Steve Martin and John Candy. It's the best holiday. It takes place
They're comedic actors, Paul.
the day before Thanksgiving. They're trying to get home for Thanksgiving. It's just hilarious, all the mishaps they have trying to get home for Thanksgiving.
They do eventually get home for Thanksgiving.
Thank goodness.
Now you ruined the ending.
And then after that, they show you everybody that helped make the movie. Spoiler alert. The director, all the actors. Everything. No. Yeah.
But yeah, angry mom shows up at the wedding with your ex-girlfriend. Jesus Christ, that has got to be. She's got to get the gold medal for angry mom doing something like that. Passive aggressive mom. Holy cow!
That's like beyond passive aggressive.
You're showing up. I mean, you're getting married. Here's the old boy you should have married. I'm going to sit here with her. Holy cow! What an angry cunt. Jesus God! Holy cow! That's why we're doing so well on the stream, because I say cunt every once in a while. That's why,
Oh, we're streaming live?
Yeah, we are streaming somewhere live. Facebook and X, YouTube. Which, you didn't know by how famous I was that we stream live?
I wasn't even looking at the camera. This is the brightest I've ever been lit in my life.
Yeah,
you know, I wish I had stage makeup on.
I know. I need like a mask on. But did you guys read about the monkeys that escaped from the lab down in South Carolina? 43 monkeys escaped from a lab.
They were telling people to stay indoors
Well,
because
yeah,
the monkey.
I imagine, yeah, that'd be a good idea. There's 43 monkeys on the loose. You want to stay in. Take the day off today. Stay in. Work from home. There's 43 monkeys loose. But does somebody get fired for that kind of a mistake, that kind of a mishap? Does somebody get a write-up on what happened? 43 monkeys got loose. What do you get a slap
I
on
want
the
to see
wrist?
the police body cams when they're tracking them down. Like, just a full season of Cops is just tracking down the 43 monkeys.
Considering the fact that a virus was released from a lab and killed everybody, call it like a flu. I don't think that the monkey thinks that's a big deal.
Monkeypox.
But I'm thinking, imagine if you were a real estate agent, you were showing a house that day, and then this is usually a nice neighborhood. That's the day you're showing a house, and the 43 monkeys come running down the street. That's going to be tough to sell that house if you do that. That's going to be tough. Can you imagine you're bringing a date over the house for a first date? You know what I mean? That's just a bad timing. 43 monkeys
It's really
on
gone
the loose.
downhill since the monkeys.
It used to be good. We used to have nice schools. Now we got monkeys. That's what the neighborhood is now. It's all monkey. But does somebody?
That sounds bad.
It does sound bad. But I mean, little monkeys. I'm not being like an old school bigot, Archie Bunker. There's little monkeys. I can't get in trouble. I'm actually quoting the news.
Yeah, no. My mind went to the gutter. I knew what you were thinking. You're good.
But can you? Does anybody at the lab get in trouble for that? I mean, the 43 monkeys got loose. Somebody's got to get fired, or somebody's got to get a write-up. Something.
What kind of experiments are they doing that they need 43?
That's another thing. Why would you need 43 monkeys?
I can get 2 or 3 to like compare to them, but like 43. That's too
That's
many
a
to
great
keep
point.
track.
I didn't think of that. What God name are they up to that they need 43 monkeys? That must be something. That's what they ought to film. They ought to film what's going on in that lab.
Yeah.
That'd be a hell of a podcast. The 43 Monkey Lab podcast.
Probably
See what they're up to all day with the 43 monkeys.
They're probably experimenting with like shampoos and stuff, so the monkeys come out with makeup and
Some
clean
amazing
hair and stuff. Like, yeah, you know.
That's probably a Starbucks test of new flavors. They see which monkey's going to drink the flavor. Can you imagine 43 monkeys?
Caffeinated monkeys running the streets.
43 monkeys running through your neighborhood. You know, you think to yourself, you know, you live in North Philly, you see that on the news. You go, it ain't so bad here. You know, maybe it's not as bad as I thought it was here. We ain't got monkeys. There's shootings, but we ain't got monkeys. You know what the hell?
Unless the monkeys had guns.
Yeah, that's part 3 of the situation.
That's Rise of the Planet of the Apes.
Right, give it a story starring James Franco. 43 monkeys. I saw that. I said, that can't be right. That even for comedy, that can't be good.
It does. If you write a joke about it, it sounds too contrived.
It sounds right. You can't even. What the hell joke can you even make about it? It sounds
Yeah,
ridiculous.
you'd think some of them would have jumped off the bed by now, you know? Oh, I got a good joke in.
Some of them would have jumped off what?
The bed.
43 monkeys jumping on the.
Yeah, you know, that thing.
Nice.
I don't do jokes like that ever.
I'm so old, I missed it. It's right past. So I'm in my late 50s. I've never been married, so you know what people automatically think when they hear that? They think, well, he must be gay because he's in your late 50s. And I try to tell people, I'm not gay. I'm just really unlikable. Really unlikable. I'm not gay. Just very, very unlikable. It would be cooler if I was gay, because you don't get a Pride Month when you're unlikable. You don't get a parade when you're unlikable. So I think being gay would be a lot cooler. But it's just unlikable. It's not anybody's watching. It's just very unlikable. Paul, you've never been married, have you, Paul?
No, I haven't.
Did everybody ever accuse you of being gay, or relatives, or anything? They ever ask you?
I think it's been like not revealing my card. Like, it's kind of like in poker where you haven't revealed your cards yet to a lot of these relatives,
right.
and then you show them and they're like, oh, wait, you're straight?
I mean, I know there's been a lot of whispers about me, and I just said, listen, I'm just unlikable. I'm not a warm person. That's all. It has nothing to do with gay. Trust me.
I've been spreading the rumors about the two of you being together all around Philly.
A May, December gay relationship? Yeah. I'd be like Harvey Weinstein chasing a young person around. How about you, Steve? But you were married, right?
Yeah.
You were married.
I still am technically.
You still are.
Yeah.
Do you wish sometimes now that you were gay, that the marriage went bad? Do you think, man, I wish I had been gay?
No, I just wish I would have spent all that money on hookers instead.
There you
It would have
go.
been cheaper
There
spiritually
you
and
go.
emotionally.
There you go.
Yeah.
Another thing I highly recommend. I'm way too old now. My hooker days have passed me by, unfortunately. I dream about them sometimes, but they were fun, but I'm too old now.
That was probably back in the good old days, before.
There weren't all these cameras around like now. You could go to an Asian massage parlor and nobody knew about it. Now there's cameras in it. Everybody's got a camera. There's cameras in every building.
Right here.
Yeah, I can't even. You can't even go get a massage on a Wednesday afternoon without the whole world knowing about it. So I had to retire. It's a damn.
I had to retire.
It died with Robert Kraft.
Boy, that poor guy. He got screwed. The guy won 6 Super Bowls. People in Boston should have been buying him hookers. He should have had to buy his own hooker. 6 Super Bowls he gave those people. And they had a nerve to lock the guy up.
Bill Belichick got caught on a ring cam. This wasn't illegal, but he got caught on a ring cam.
Coming out of
leaving
a young girl with no shirt on doing the walk of shame.
Just like morning in New England.
To me, it would be the walk of pride if I'm walking out of a girl's house. I don't know why they call it the walk of shame.
He's engaged to like a 20-something-year-old now.
Yeah, she's real young.
Nice.
Holy
Wow.
cow.
Wow.
She looks like his granddaughter. See, that's a badass. You win 6 Super Bowls and you got a 23-year-old girlfriend. He's got to be the baddest guy on the planet, Bill Belichick. He's going to fight Jake Paul next. And he might actually win. I would put my money on Belichick. He's hard-headed enough to actually go out there and win, for Christ's sake.
He's a lot more likable now that he's not the Patriots coach.
Oh, yeah. But then as soon as he starts coaching again, he's going to be a prick again. He's he's on all these podcasts and he's funny. And, oh, man, nobody knew Belichick had a personality. Nobody had any idea. But trust me, as soon as he goes back to coaching, he's going to be a prick again. Everybody's going to hate him again.
Unless he's ours.
Oh, he might. Well, if he comes here, where the Philadelphia fans are, they'll find a reason to hate any coach. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. They'll turn on anybody. Philadelphia, except Sylvester Stallone, for whatever, because he's a fictional sports guy. So him they love, but the real guys they don't care for him. They don't care for the real sports guys.
Philly sucks.
So I was reading about a priest who got fired because he let Sabrina Carpenter film a video inside his church.
Who is she?
Sabrina Carpenter, the singer, you don't know?
Pop star.
She's
Is she hot?
Real cute blonde.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, she's real cute. But
Dating Bill Belichick.
she might be. She got famous. She was Taylor Swift's opening act, and then she became big on her own. That's how big Taylor Swift is. You get her coattails, and now she's real big.
So she's probably hotter and younger than Taylor Swift. She's the new Taylor Swift.
She's really cute. Sabrina Carpenter, really pretty. But so the priest got fired for letting her film a video in his church. And I'm thinking, with all the things the Catholic priests are up to, this is like a relative minor offense.
This is good PR.
This is what you get fired for, being a Catholic priest. You don't get fired for anything else. Nothing can get a priest fired. Letting Sabrina Carpenter film a video gets you fired. Nothing. You hide money, hiding pedophiles. You don't get fired. Sabrina Carpenter video, you're out.
You're gone. Didn't even move him to a different parish.
This is what gets you fired. And I don't even know how you can fire a priest. What do you do? Hey, listen, go out and start getting laid now. You're fired. You're not a priest anymore. Go ahead.
How do you get another job as a priest?
Right.
You put on your resume,
I was a priest for 30 years. Oh, and now you want to come here and be a barista? I don't know. Maybe we'll call you. I don't know. But how do they fire you? Listen, you can go out and start gambling, drinking, banging hookers.
Yeah.
You're not a priest anymore. Get out of here.
Can you sue for like unlawful termination as a priest, or is it?
You'd have a tough time going up against God
True,
in court.
that's true.
Even if you got the best Jewish lawyer in the world, you're going against God. I mean, that's going to be tough.
Take it pro bono.
I don't know. Maybe some Jewish lawyer hates the Catholics. I'll take your case. Why not? What do we try? We'll try. What's going to happen? But I mean, that's what they fired for. They finally found something they could fire a priest for. There's nothing else. All the other offenses you don't get fired for. Finally found out what gets you fired.
I don't know enough information about this. Like maybe Sabrina's a child molester too.
And they finally turned up zero tolerance from now on.
She just makes bad music. Her music is almost a crime if you ever hear it. But
oh yeah, because the Catholics have such a great catalog of songs.
Oh, you kidding? You go in day by day, oh sweet Lord.
I'll lift you up on eagle's wings.
Oh, are you Irish Catholic too?
I am a quarter Irish Catholic.
Quarter Irish. What's the other 3 quarters?
Half German and then a bunch of other.
Well, is the German Catholic? The Catholic Church is big in Germany. I don't know if
German. I don't know if it was Catholic there, and then quarter Irish, quarter Italian.
Well, the Italians have to be Catholic, right?
Oh, yeah.
Always, oh, yeah. No, all those European countries, the Catholic Church is big. You know, Poland, Germany, Italy. So you probably were Catholic all the way.
So I hate Sabrina Carpenter.
Actually, that would probably liven up there. They're having trouble getting people to come to church. They should want a Sabrina Carpenter or Taylor Swift in church. Maybe people will come back.
As opposed to those hot boys.
You go to church now, you're lucky if 10 people's at a mass. They should be happy they got some publicity at the church.
They need hotter boys.
Well, I know most of the hot boys are letting themselves go. Though. They don't work out.
It's
they don't
damn
They
shame.
don't work out. They don't keep their hair right. They really are slipping. Some of these young boys. And some of the priests I was talking to, they're disappointed in the latest crop of young boys. They're really disappointed in the latest crop. They say, well, it's not as good as it used to be. You know.
Fat kids.
So I know both of you guys are from Jersey, right? Both of you guys are from Jersey.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So I was going to talk about you're familiar with Kensington, right? You're familiar with Kensington? And they always say that opioids ruin Kensington. Opioids ruin Kensington. Anybody who says that, they never saw Kensington in the 70s or 80s because it was always bad. Kensington was never good. Kensington was always a shithole. You don't blame the opioids. It was a shit. When I was a kid, the teachers used to tell you, do your homework, otherwise you'll end up in Kensington. But it was always a shithole. And they're trying to blame the poor opioids.
Opioids made it better. Like,
Yeah.
people are happier
Exactly.
now.
People
They're
are toned down a little bit.
It started bringing tourists in. Well, not tourists, but people brought traffic in. And now they're blaming the poor opioids on Kensington.
We could call them tourists, I think.
Well, yeah, they're coming through the city.
They're coming. They're spending money. You know,
That's
giving
right.
the
They're
economy.
putting the juice in the economy. That's right. I know people who grew up in Kensington back in the day, and I'll tell you, it was shit. It was not the opioids.
Yeah.
It was a shithole long before opioids came along.
What was going on there before opioids?
Just shit.
Just shit.
It was never
Yeah.
good.
People were shitting everywhere.
Nobody.
Now they're constipated from the opiates.
Everybody hated Kensington. It was never good. And now all of a sudden they go, oh, remember how good it used to be? No. Nobody will tell you that. Nobody who lived in Philadelphia will say, oh, Kensington was so good. I can't believe they ruined it. Nobody will say that. That's like saying, Ed used to be handsome when he was in his 20s. Ed used to be a looker. No. Ed was always shit, too.
I want to see a picture of you in your 20s now.
Now, because I got this awful mustache and I had some hair and it was
Oh,
just...
no, I think it's
I want to
cool.
see you try opioids now.
If you go on my
might as
Facebook
well,
and
you
look
know.
in the picture of my Facebook, you'll probably find a picture of me with a mustache.
Okay.
But it's not pretty. But believe me, it's not pretty. I was so drunk back in those days, I didn't realize how bad the mustache was. Had I known, I would have shaved it off a lot sooner. It was just awful.
This was the 80s you talking about? Or
Yeah,
70s?
the 80s. Yeah, into the 90s. Yeah. It was just
They were hot back then. Mustaches. Gay men loved them back then.
You see, that's another reason people probably thought I was gay. It wasn't just to not get married. I was doing everything to make people think I was
But
gay.
the
That's the
stash
problem.
like tickles against the clitoris in a certain way that like really does it.
Well, there's anybody who wouldn't know it's me, unfortunately. I just sadly wouldn't know. It'd be nice if I did know, but I don't.
I don't know.
I don't know. You know more than I. You were married at least. You didn't have people sitting around whispering, going, "I think he's gay," like I did. No, you at least.
Were you ever married with a mustache?
There you go.
Yeah, I was. Yeah.
Oh,
okay.
you did have a mustache. Nice.
No.
You didn't have a mustache. Wow, that's all right.
I'll grow one for you. It's No Shave November, so
Don't do anything on my account. I'll be dead soon anyway. So I just.
I'll grow a mustache until the feminists decide to fuck again.
Oh,
We'll do it that way.
That mustache will be down to here by the time some hairy leg broads start getting laid again, for Christ's sakes. So
Yeah, dude, it's like right when I got divorced, the exact time is when the women decided not to have
well, that's
sex
why
anymore. It's ridiculous.
Like you just said, you had to lie and say that you voted for Kamala. Just lie, and maybe you get laid. Some of you voted for Hillary and Kamala, and in 2020 you wrote in Elizabeth Warren. You got to get laid, but you got to get laid. Oh, Jim always had it up there. A picture of me with the mustache. There it is. There I am.
Oh, nice.
Oh, wow.
That's God. I don't know what I was thinking.
You were partying. You had the lay on.
Yeah, it
and
was New Year's
everything?
Eve.
Okay.
You were probably telling girls you voted for Reagan,
see the guy
striking
right-
out.
See the guy right behind me? Or no, they took the picture down. But let's see. See the guy with the green garland around his neck? Right, he just dropped dead
Oh, really?
Nice.
back in June.
Cool.
Yeah, so-
Sorry. Cool, yeah.
Well, it's not that cool. What's that? Yeah, no. Well, It was. I mean, I don't know. I wasn't there when he dropped dead, so maybe it was nice. It could have been.
Well, I like flipping through my yearbook. Now, even now, I'll flip through it, be like, overdose, like suicide, and
you draw X's.
Yeah. It's kind of fun. You know? Like there's like a certain like coolness, like I survived. Like this guy's dead, that girl's dead. Like
I
I'm
will
still
be the
here.
last one.
Yeah, exactly.
I'll be the last man standing.
Yeah, then when you're finally 90, you pick out like the last 5 or 6 from your class who are still alive, and you take them out so you can be the final one.
My grandma was telling me about her high school reunions when she was like 93, and she said, "Yeah, I don't go anymore. It's depressing. It's just 3 of us hanging out."
My mom's obsessed when people from her class die. She tells me every time someone from her class dies.
Really?
Just like, yeah.
Does she have like a death pool on the people?
Well,
Just in their head.
I do that too. I get people. They call me the Grim Reaper because whenever somebody dies, I'm usually the one making the phone calls to tell people. So they call me the Grim Reaper, which is the gay Grim Reaper. They call me behind my back.
It'll be someone you don't even know very well. You just want to be the one to like break the news to everyone.
I do that. Even if it's some neighbor I barely knew, I call people. Hey, so and so died. Sometimes I had to describe. You remember him? And I had to talk him into remembering.
It's like I never knew him, and you teach him all about him.
No. You did know him. Think about it.
Great guy. Anyway, he's dead.
I've had people answer the phone call. Who's dead? Well, listen, let me get it out first. The gay Grim Reaper with a bad mustache. That's my reputation around the neighborhood. What the hell? I've been hearing about this thing that young people are doing called doom spending. They think the world is going to end soon, so they find something to splurge their money on. It's called doom spending. Is there anything if you thought the world was going to end, you'd want to spend your money on?
I've seen the people who do like the doomsday bunkers. I wouldn't do that because that just seems like a boring way to live a few years longer than everyone. I'd probably do some fun experiences. I don't know. Go to space.
Definitely a hooker, right, Steve? Definitely
The hooker thing for sure. The
Space
cocaine, space hooker.
Space hooker is great.
Gamble a little bit of it.
There you go.
Give it all to charity and just laugh because it doesn't matter because they're gonna die tomorrow anyway.
Oh, you're gonna spend it on food? I bet you're gonna buy.
See if we can cure that breast cancer. Here you are. Here's a couple of bucks. But I mean, if you thought the world was ending, I'm trying to think what I would spend. I mean, I mean, hookers is the first thing that comes to mind. But I guess some liquor, right? You get some alcohol too, right? Maybe get a good cigar. I don't know. I don't know. I mean, think about it. You think the world's going to end? You think, man, I got to spend money on something. But then you know what really sucks? If you think the world's going to end, you just blow your money, and then it doesn't end.
And you're just broke.
Oh, that's brutal. Do you remember? I guess it was. Was it 2012 that the world was going to end on 12/12?
Every 6 years this happens.
So I was with my old day job. There was a woman who took off that day from work, a Jamaican woman, because she was convinced it was the end of the world. And she didn't come to work that day. And then she came back to work after that, and she didn't look happy. Because she took off from work thinking, this is it.
Did she bother to call out? Like why even bother? You
Right.
know?
Yeah,
I don't know. Maybe she didn't call out, but she wasn't there. But it was the
She wasn't a true believer. That's why it didn't end.
No, you have to believe.
But it was the funniest thing. And this is a woman who, like, she never missed a day's work. She was always coming in, and she took off because she thought the world was ending that day.
Dumb bitch.
Well. And then she probably voted for Kamala Harris to make matters even worse.
I had no idea we were on Jimmy Dole's show. This is so conservative.
Why would you believe the Mayans?
Yeah, but
They all died. They're not that
But
smart.
that would suck if you went out and you blew all your money and told people fuck you, and the next day the world didn't end of it all, and then you had to go back and the same person
Ask
you told
all
to
the
fuck
charities
off,
for your money back.
All the people you told to fuck off, you got to see them the next day. How you doing? He told your boss to screw you, and the world doesn't end. That would be good.
You silly Jamaican woman. What were you thinking?
Oh, Bumbaclot.
That would not be good if that happened. That wouldn't be good. I was reading about a human head that washed up on a beach in Florida. Did you see the human head washed up? I was thinking that's Wildwood. That's like a Tuesday. Human head blowing up. That's not even a big deal. That's Seaside Heights. That's like hey, we got a soccer ball.
That's how you know it's summertime
Exactly.
in Mexico.
If that's Wildwood, nobody even notices it. The head lays there for 3 hours. Won't anybody even notice it, for Christ's sakes?
I hope it was that Jamaican lady's head.
Sacrificed Mayan
It
style.
might be. It was some woman who was on a sex strike because of Kamala Harris. She cut her own head off. She was so mad about not having sex.
You know if it was a man or a woman's head?
I think it was a man. I'm not even positive, to be honest. But I'm serious. I mean, if you're Wildwood, people would just
Mouth
be,
to mouth.
playing beach ball, and they would ignore the head.
Yeah.
Nobody would care.
If I see a head ever in my life, I'm kicking it. You know, you have one chance to do that.
I'm telling you, if that was Wildwood or something, nobody would even pay attention to a human head. If you called the police, another head, we'll be there in a couple days. We got other things to do. We got to ride at the Wawa.
Call me when a body washes up.
Just throw it back. Like, what are you thinking?
Exactly. Well, kick it back. Where were you raised? Don't you from around here? Throw the damn thing back.
It's like peeing in the ocean.
You'd have kids picking it up, taking it for show and tell at school. That's what would happen in Wildwood. I mean,
That's a Wildwood horseshoe crab.
exactly. That's nothing in Wildwood. A head rolling up on the beach. They're acting like it's a big deal in Florida. It doesn't take a lot to shake up Florida, I guess.
Drama
I
queens.
guess it doesn't
Oh, is
take
Wildwood that wild?
Huh?
Is Wildwood that wild?
You have to bring your own head.
Wildwood is like Kensington. It was never good. It was always shit. It's the same thing. It's Kensington with a beach.
Yeah.
That's all Wildwood is.
I go to Ocean City.
It's never good.
Yeah.
No,
Ocean
classic
City's
place.
the blue town where you can't buy booze. You can bring it in, but you can't buy
You
it.
don't
right?
find missing heads either. It's a
There you
clean
go.
town, you know.
But
BYOH.
that's sick that you still have a town like that in this day and age where you can't buy booze.
It is very like
Why?
puritanical.
You can bring it in, but that's weird though. I mean, suppose you want to, you're out of beer and you got to go to the next town. You can't even go down the corner and buy a case of beer.
I love it. I like it.
That's the craziest thing I've ever heard. They actually had. They still have a blue, what they used to call the blue laws.
No, just go and just enjoy your Coca-Cola and just have a safe night.
Do you take beer with you or no? Do you ever take booze down there with you?
No, I'm not going to break the rules of Ocean
no,
City.
you're
I
allowed to.
respect them.
You're allowed to bring it in. You just can't buy it there.
Still against the nature of it. It's Ocean City. Keep it clean, folks.
Even like
Steve's a Mormon.
Restaurants in Ocean City, right? You could bring your own bottle of wine, right? Isn't that allowed? I think.
Like maybe.
Yeah, I think it's discouraged, but I guess it's allowed.
Really? I thought you were allowed to bring your own. Just couldn't. Okay, maybe I'm more.
No, you're right. You're right.
I never spent any time there, so I don't know.
All the teenagers smoke weed on the boardwalk now, so they should just allow the alcohol anyway.
Oh, there you go. That's hard to stop.
Yeah.
I love when they made pot legal and they act like it was, pot's legal now. Like you couldn't find it before it was legal. Nobody could find pot. Thank God they made it legal. I don't know anybody who could find any before they made it legal. It was like making oxygen legal, for Christ's sake, making pot legal. Like, oh, gee, big progress. So listen, I mentioned Wawa. Did you guys notice how slow service at Wawa is getting? You go in and you stand in line forever. Have you noticed that? You've been a while. You just. It used to be. I mean, I'm old, but the whole idea was a convenience store. You were in and out. Now you're in line.
I like the self-checkout machines now.
Yeah, they have the.
Those are good.
I use them in front of fully available cashiers, and it just feels like you're like retail cucking them pretty much. And you're just like,
Yeah.
oh, I bet you wish this was you.
Tell them to go
Yeah.
screw. But it's amazing how the line doesn't move at Wawa. It's like you just stand there.
You said,
You
and
can
the
bring a book.
self checkout. I don't steal, but I just do little things like buy a 24-ounce cup of coffee, and just put in that it's a 12-ounce. Save $1 here.
Well, I read that there's some stores getting rid of the self-checkout because so many people were doing that. So many people were stealing it. They said,
Yeah.
we got to get rid of the self-checkout. And I've heard that people, they sometimes you have a lot of problems with your credit card and you have to keep doing it again. I don't know. Do you ever had that problem with the credit card or anything?
I've never had that. I've seen people at Walmart like do the fake scan thing just for
There
the
you go.
cameras.
There you go.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I read that a lot of stores are thinking about getting rid of the self-checkout.
All you gotta do is scan all your items and then just click the X on all of them, but like one. So you just buy the one apple and then just leave with all the stuff. Basically, that's how you do it.
That's why they're going to get rid of them. You see, even people turn everything into crimes. Everything is, and they're firing the poor priest who led the Sabrina Carpenter. These people, I know these people being fired. Why is the priest being fired? Oh, I was reading about a guy. They found him dead in a tanning bed, and it turns out his body was laying there for 3 days before they found him.
He
laying
looked
in a tanning
amazing.
bed. That's what I mean. He's dead, but he looks fantastic. Looks like he just got back from Bermuda.
Open casket. Just leave
Oh,
him in the
open
tanning
casket
bed.
for sure. Beautiful. Open casket for sure. You got to show that tan off. Absolutely. But can you imagine who's working this tanning salon that they don't notice a dead body for 3 days? That's worse than the people working in the lab with the monkeys.
Right.
For Christ's sakes. How do you not notice
Yeah,
it?
you'd think you'd like smell bacon or
Even
something
if
after
you're
a little
the
bit.
laziest worker, you might notice a dead body.
Uh-huh.
I've worked with a lot of lazy people, and I think they would have noticed a dead body.
I'd wait until my shift was over and then pass it off to somebody else.
Well,
That's probably what happened.
They kept passing it, and that's. But you would think. I mean, don't they? They don't. If the tanning bed is still closed, they don't check to see if there's anything in there at the end of the day, just for kicks.
It's like, damn, this crematorium sucks.
Well, how did he die? Like in the.
I don't know if it was a heart attack or something. I think it was natural causes, but it was 3 days before anybody discovered him. They got to be who was running this tanning salon? They don't check anything.
Dick must have been a hot dog by the end. Terrible.
Good, but like Paul said, open casket because he must have looked so great.
Oh, just full sexy baseball glove.
Can you imagine? Maybe he thought that was his doom spending. He thought it was the end of the world.
I'm not leaving.
He'll just go get a tan for.
Just keep feeding the meter.
Tan into eternity. There you go. But can you imagine the people were that bad? I guess.
Full pepperoni nipples.
I guess. Hey, do you guys believe in UFOs? Because there's a lot of talk about UFOs. You guys believe in
Yes.
them? You do believe in UFOs?
I think so.
Do you think one landed at Roswell, New Mexico, like they said that back in the? I guess
Yes.
that was the 1950s or something. I don't know. I didn't used to, but now the more I think about it, maybe it did happen. And we're in Area 51. Where's that, Nevada? Where's
Yeah.
Area 51? Nevada, and they say that's where they're hiding the spaceship or more than one spaceships. And I guess it's probably. When I was younger, I used to think it was that's all crap. But now I get older, maybe it's true. Man.
They've had the people like testifying in Congress now saying there's
Now
stuff like that.
they're starting to investigate it more. Yeah, they're starting to. I don't know. You know the famous story. I don't know if you guys know who Jackie Gleason was, the old comedian. Used to,
Yes.
The Honeymooners. Supposedly he used to golf with President Nixon, and President Nixon told him it was true. Told him that about the space aliens, and we had that it was all true. That there were people.
How drunk did Nixon get, though? That's the story. He got Nixon hammered.
Well,
Revealed it.
I'm sure, of course.
This is true.
That's
But-
the key. You
but
just gotta boil
supposedly,
them up a little bit.
Jackie Gleason got so obsessed with UFOs after Nixon told him it was true that he started reading about them. And when Jackie Gleason died and his family cleaned his house out, there were like 300 books about UFOs in his house because he became so obsessed with UFOs after Nixon told him. And I'm glad it was later because I would have hated to see the UFO episode of The Honeymooners. That would have been very good. Norton gets an anal probe. We didn't need that episode, so thank God it was later. But I guess UFOs are possible. You guys have never been abducted by a UFO, have you ever?
Not yet.
No, I've seen like shadow people and like weird shit like that, but not aliens. No.
Where'd you see the shadow people?
In my bed.
Oh.
Wow, really? Shadow people?
Shadow
Wow.
people. Yeah.
See, I'm afraid if an alien came down, they would see me by myself and they say he's gay. That guy, there's that angry gay guy who used to have a bad mustache, and they would stay away from me. Maybe. Or they'd want to have Thanksgiving dinner with me, and I want to eat by myself on Thanksgiving, because I keep trying to tell people.
You wouldn't welcome the aliens in?
I got a streak going. By myself on Thanksgiving.
They're aliens, you know? They're cool. Like, come on.
Will Trump throw these aliens out? Because he's going to throw the illegal aliens out. Is he going to throw the space aliens? Are they going to
Yeah, they would take all of our jobs. They're aliens. They have all the technology.
They're going to build a space wall next so Trump can keep out those aliens? Build that wall.
It's the big net.
Yeah, there you go. I was reading where Whoopi Goldberg claims that she's having money problems, and that's why she can't retire. That's why she's on The View. She's still working because she can't retire.
That's sad.
What do you think? She's had this showbiz career. I mean, not that I get it, but she's had this showbiz career, and apparently some people like her. And
She's lucky she's hot.
Yeah, exactly. She's so lucky. She's pretty. Some rich guy who won't come along and support her. You would think. As hot as she
Sister Act
is.
2 came out like 30 years ago. Like, that was a long time ago. Like, she is broke, you know?
And that was the worst thing to happen to the Catholic Church. That was way worse than the Sabrina Carpenter video, the Whoopi Sister Act movie. Somebody should have got fired for sure over that, for allowing that to happen to the Catholic Church. Whoopi's movie. But you wouldn't think somebody as long. I mean, she's been on TV, the movies.
Yeah, aren't they making like millions a year from
How
The
did
View?
doesn't she know how to save money?
No.
Nobody watches The View.
They got even a dummy like me knows how to save a few bucks. You telling me? God knows what she did with her money. She probably was doom spending.
Adrenochrome is expensive. Like,
What was it?
adrenochrome. Just drinking the blood of children is very expensive, and that's what she does. So.
You think all those Hollywood people are pedophiles?
Yes.
I know. I know some people actually believe that. I don't know. Maybe they are. Maybe they'll all get ordained as priests. All the Catholic, all the Hollywood people get ordained as priests.
I feel like we're the polar opposite of The View right now.
Yeah.
Oh, that's kind of what I'm shooting for here.
I can make this Alex Jones real quick if you want to go there.
Alex Jones.
He's broke too now.
Yeah,
what the
they had
hell?
to sell off InfoWars, The Onion, for fuck's
Our
sake.
poor guy.
The Onion, I know.
She's way more broke than Whoopi, for sure.
That poor guy, I call him my role model. No, I didn't erase that part of the podcast. Erase that part of the podcast.
What if he's right, you know? Wouldn't we owe him an apology if he was?
I think we all owe Alex Jones a big
everybody
apology.
knows Alex Jones. Real quick, everybody see a bunch of people leaving Twitter and they're going to this Blue Sky. You guys?
Oh, I heard about that.
Are you-
Yeah.
What is Blue Sky?
It's apparently a new social media app that people are going to try to go to, and all the liberals who don't like Twitter because of Elon Musk, they're going to go to Blue Sky and try to make that popular. I don't know. I mean, are you guys on Twitter?
I haven't been on it in a year. I have an account. But
No one. Twitter is, it's not real. Nobody actually uses it. All right, that's why you have an account. I have an account. We have no friends. Nobody ever uses it. It's
But
made up.
it used to
Fake.
be fun before all the celebrities left because I used to like to make wisecrack, the smart ass responses to the celebrities.
did you ever get blocked by anyone?
I got blocked by one guy. He's a talk show host on the radio in New York.
Alex Jones?
No. And he wears this bad toupee. So I made a couple jokes about his toupee, and then I got, you've been blocked by. He's the only guy who blocked me on Twitter because I made jokes about his toupee. But it used to be fun. You could make sarcastic comments at the celebrities, but now all the celebrities, a lot of them have left. It's not as fun on
What if
Twitter.
all the liberal people went over to Truth Social?
That would be, how
Oh,
hilarious
that's
would
a-
that be? It started a war? That would be hilarious.
That's the Trump one, right?
Yeah.
Nobody signed up for that, did they?
No.
No, almost
make
nobody.
one.
It was a gigantic failure. But he won the presidency twice, so what does he care?
Yeah.
He cares about his social media failing at this point. Well, listen, I think we did just about an hour. Just about an hour, ain't it, Jim? About an hour. And I really want to thank my guests. I want to thank Paul Carson. I want to thank Steve Kain. Listen, make sure you support the High Note Humor over at Haddonfield. These guys are always over there. It's a great room. You have anything else to plug, Paul?
I think December 6th at Soul Joel's, I'll be roast battling.
Nice.
And you're on that one too,
Yeah,
right?
I'm on that
Nice.
show.
Roast
yeah.
Battle Soul
Yeah.
Joel's is a great room up in Pottstown. Go to that. And like I say, anything else
I have a show or two, but I don't remember what they are called.
That'll help the career. Not
Check my
remember.
Facebook. And
But I want to thank my guest and the great Jim Corhan, and we could never do this podcast without Jim. And any comedy club owners or bookers out there, it wouldn't kill you to book Ed McGonigal. That's all I'm saying. It might not help you, but it wouldn't kill you. Folks, almost everyone help you, but it might not kill you. Until we do the next stupid episode, thanks to the guys. Thanks so much. Good night. See you next time.
Comedy Train Wreck.